Hey y'all, it's your girl Camille with Cooking with Camille. Yes, we're at it again. Today it's a nice day and we're gonna do some soup. You know I love soup. I can eat soup every day. We're gonna do some cream chicken and noodle with vegetables. Cream chicken noodle and vegetable soup. That's what we're gonna do today. I don't know what we're gonna have with it. Just pay attention because you know me. I'm special, I'm extra, and no telling what I might do. Okay, so just keep a close eye out, okay? Okay, so far I got, I'm making a mess here. Hold on one second. Okay, I had to clean up my mess first. Okay, what we're going to do is you're going to need a bag of mixed vegetables, some chicken base or chicken broth, or or bouillon, whatever you use. I got some Italian seasoning. I got some roasted turkey. You know, I'm not going to use that one. We're going to use the garlic herb all-purpose seasoned Kingford. Okay, we're going to use that. I don't want to put too many seasons in there to make it salty because you got seasonings in your chicken base. Some pepper. And you know what? I'm going to switch to Italian season because I like this one more. This one more when you want to season your meat. I mean, for other like barbecue and stuff like that. So I'm going to save that. We're going to use our regular Italian seasoning, a bag of white noodles. I got a half a pound of boneless chicken breast. I have one white onion, two celery stalks, and 3 to 4 garlic cloves chopped up. Okay? Okay. Now we're going to go over here. I got a pot of water on. The water is like halfway full. I didn't want to make too much. I got some olive oil in the skillet, waiting for it to heat up. And we're going to put our vegetables in there, our celery and onions, and saute them. Saute them a little bit. And then we'll put the garlic in our meat. So don't put the garlic in there yet. And we're just going to saute a piece of onion here. And just saute them. And we're going to put our chicken broth in here. You can do it however you want to do it. You can use chicken bouillon, chicken base, or however you want it. I'm going to use the base, or you can use your own flavor that you want. We're going to start off with 1 tablespoon, and then just add as we need it, okay? And this, we're going to add some Italian seasoning to my onions, about tablespoon, not a tablespoon. Let's go half a tablespoon. We're going to do about a half a teaspoon of pepper and a half a teaspoon of the garlic herb. That's Kingsford, okay? I got to open it up. So why are these things so damn hard to open? I got it. Sprinkle some of that in there. And just keep stir frying till you get this, till it comes to golden brown. Okay? Okay, we're going to put about a half a teaspoon of basil. I got the basil leaves. About a half a teaspoon. That to give it a little flavor. And we're just going to let that come to a boil until we get the flavor, the chicken flavor that we want, okay? I'm going to taste it in a minute. I should have waited before I tasted it. I put the basil in there, but it doesn't matter. And if you put too much and it's too salty, just add more water, okay? I I love to smell onions and vegetables cooking. It makes the rumor, the aroma of the vegetables. Got the house smelling so darn good. Oh my goodness. Then we're going to add these once they get a golden brown. We're going to add them to our pot until we cook our meat and move it over so you can get all those flavors in your pot over here. Then now when I finish that, now we're going to add our meat. I washed my meat real good, and we're going to add the meat till it comes a golden brown. Chop it up. Chop it up as thin as you want, as thick as you want. And I'm going to continue to add the rest of my Italian. So altogether, we're going to use about 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of pepper. Or what are we going to do? Oops. Put it on my stove. And then the garlic herb or whatever seasonings you use, going to be 1 teaspoon of that on the meat. Okay? I'm just going to continue to cook that until it's done. Brown. And we got this chicken stirred real good. We just want it brown because it's going to continue to cook in the water and get tender, and the vegetables too. So now that we got most of the meat cooked, I'm going to slide that over, move this over to the bigger aisle. I gotta turn my stove off, y'all know me. Can't stand in a mess. And taste your broth, check your broth to see if it's everything's done. Let me turn that off. See if everything's done. Let me get my other spoon, okay? Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, y'all, it's perfect. Wow, it's got good taste to it. Now we're going to add our chicken and celery and onion and garlic. Yeah, all that to your mixture, and let that continue to cook. I'm going to put this back here. You know I went off and forgot. We're going to saute our garlic. Forgot to add the garlic with the chicken, but we can saute the garlic and then add it. Okay, I'm going to add this garlic in with this. Give it a little garlic taste. And we're just going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes to get all those flavors in there. All those flavors, that celery and onion and the garlic. I'm just going to let it simmer. Okay? The lid on it for about 15 minutes. Okay, y'all, now we're going to come to a boil. We're going to add our little veggies to it. We're going to save the noodles for last. Add our frozen mixed vegetables. I like frozen vegetables than canned vegetables. They are better and fresher. Only thing about them, I don't care about too much about the can because you don't know what you're getting in that can, worms or whatever. So we're going to do frozen, okay? And I lost my towel now. Okay, I find it. Okay, we're going to let that continue to cook for about 5 more minutes. Okay, now we're going to put our noodles in. I'm not going to use the whole bag. I'm just going to use a half because I don't want to suck up all my juice. Shut up. That's all I'm going to put in there. And I'll start up. I'm going to make me a roux, get my roux ready. And guess what? I'm special. I'm special. I'm going to add some okra to this. I I love okra. We're going to add some okra to this soup. Okay? And we're going to put the lid back on there. And then we're going to make I'm going to make a roux. We're going to add some milk to it. So we can make the cream. So I'm going to let it come to a boil first before I add the milk. Okay. Okay, I'm tasting it again to make sure you don't need no extra water or whatever. The taste is wonderful. So now we're going to add our milk. Add about a cup of milk. Stir. And we're going to make a roux. A roux, that's butter and flour, to make it thicker and while the noodles continue to cook. Okay? A little bit of more milk. And stir it. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir and make sure all this milk is mixed together. Then I made a roux, that's flour and butter, and just swim it in there till you get the thickness you want. If it's not thick enough for you, then add more, get some more butter and flour until you get the thickness that you want. I'm going to use all this and let it cook for about 5 minutes to see will it thicken up the way I want it, the thickness that I want. If not, then I'll add more. Y'all know I'm extra. I'm always extra. You know I'm extra if I put okra in here. Okay, we're going to put the lid on there and let it cook a little bit. I got a little piece left in there. Cook a little bit until let it thicken up a little bit. Okay, while the soup is simmering, I'm going to fry some low sodium. I got some beef bacon. We're going to make a bacon sandwich to go with our soup. Okay? Okay, here we go. Cream, chicken, and noodles with vegetables, and be a bacon sandwich, bacon and lettuce sandwich. He didn't want no tomatoes, so we're just doing bacon sandwich. Look at that. Look at that soup, y'all. That chicken, that celery. Look at that okra, the carrots, and the corn. It was just right. It wasn't too thick. I just made it perfect. Okay? Look at that. A bacon sandwich. Let's try it. Let's see. It might be too hot for me to eat. And look at it. See, it's just the right thickness. The right thickness. Sorry for the blowing, but it's hot. It's really good. It tastes almost like a corn chowder. Oh my goodness. Perfect, y'all. Turn that off. It's done. Okay. Just FYI, y'all. Again, cream, chicken, and noodle with vegetables and a bacon sandwich. That's for dinner today. About 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's how long it took. Also, don't forget, Friday is the last day to comment on anything from the last drawing. I'll choose the winner either Friday night or Saturday. So don't forget to go online on YouTube and comment how you like the menu for the day or whatever, or just to tell me hi. It doesn't matter. All right, y'all guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.